Could this be the ultimate high wind alternative for a Hobie 16 when you're on your own? This is the 16 Easy Junior sail, no jib, probably about 25 knots of wind in the gust. Who wants to see what this bad boy can do? I do. Let's get out there. Hello, hello, and just for the single-handed sailing, I'm just going to take these trapezes and pop them totally out of the way, so they're out of the way totally. For your information, I've used this time for the rig tension, I've put the jib halyard onto a spare bridle wire. That seems like a very good way of doing things, and pulled it on as if it was a jib. So we've got quite a lot of rig tension on. It's taken us off the buoy. Whoa! Couple of waves coming through, just small ones. No way Vasiliki's bigger than Waimea, bruh. No, you're probably right actually. Okay, getting her off the wind. Okay, so this sail is, I'm going to say tiny. I'll be surprised if we notch up any good speeds with this, but I think it's definitely worth a look. Oh, I just hit the bottom twice. Okay, we're just going to stop, get the rudders back down, make sure it's deep enough first. I forgot where I was for a second. Thought it was last year, and I think 2020 will go down as the year with the shallow bit on the way out. Sure, most people will agree there. Okay, so here we are, and off we go. Oh, already it feels very polite. It's pretty windy. It's at least 20 knots, maybe a bit more, and she's very polite. She really is not trying to buck us off at all. There's not much power there. Yeah, I'm going to check afterwards on the Hobie website to see how big it is, but I can't imagine it's much bigger than 6 meters or something, which, given the weight of the boat, makes this a very stable platform. Okay, saw the shroud go loose there. That would generally mean that you shouldn't be out on the trapeze unless there's a big gust just coming. But this sail, for your information, is actually built specifically for the Hobie 16. It's not like I've taken a sail from a different boat and put it on here. This is really a 16 sail. Yeah. Wow. We've got not much power. There's not much wind there though. What should we do? There's a gust coming. That'll do. All right. Hoping for a bit more breeze. Looks like there should be a bit more out here. The wind came in really early today, which generally in Vasiliki Bay means it's going to blow pretty hard. If it comes in before 12, you could usually think that's going to be 30 knots in the afternoon, which is why we've got this special sail on. Biggest gust so far, and I'm not really taking it seriously. Maybe I should start. Okay, yeah, but it's going nicely. I'm going to say this is a great option for sailing solo in a blow, or if you're sailing in a stronger wind with kids, or if your kids want to take your 16 in any wind, then this would be a good option. There's a bigger sail available called the Easy Sail, which actually goes to the top of the mast. Don't know if you can see that. This one stops, it actually hooks into the reefing point. I've put an extra little strop on the halyard to get it a bit lower down, otherwise the main sheet's too short and it really looks ridiculous. We've clearly got no boom, very nice, especially for the kids, very nice. And our boat speed is currently 9.5 knots, which I think we'd be happy with that. We're on a kind of upwind point of sail. As far forward as possible. We are flying a hole. News just in. Oh yeah. But this is very forgiving. It really is. It's quite nice for a change not to be out kind of, let's call it on fire, with so much power that you're having to work all the time. This is like a day off from the power. So we'll take it, should we take it off the wind a bit? See if we can get a bit of pace out of her. Bit of a gust coming. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that didn't really go. All right. 12 knots maximum speed. I was hoping for 16. Okay, a bit more breeze there. Not really cooking the goose, so okay, I think we'll go for a tack. Gonna stay upwind, stay in the wind a bit. Okay, we'll go for a respectable tack, trying to take all those Hobie 14 tacking points into account. Main one being we're not going to cross the boat too early, and we're going to stay in control of the rudders. All right, I've taken the main sheet out of the cleat. This isn't going to tack very well, I can sense it. All right, bit of a gust coming, that's going to help. And putting her up into the wind there, staying on this side. Letting the main off, staying on this side, then that means the hull's pivoting around this corner, so it's going to bear off on the new tack. And then coming across really late. It's quite a juicy looking gust coming, so I'm going to get ready to get out, sheet in a bit. But again, there's just, I think I might even be over sheeting. We haven't got any telltales, so difficult to tell. Here we go. We could notch up a bit of, no, we couldn't. Okay, just going to come back in. What it appears is that we need a significant amount of wind if we're not going upwind, because on a reaching course or a downwind course, a lot of the power comes from the jib, or the slot between the main and the jib really makes a big difference. So if we've just got the mainsail on this course, then we haven't really got a lot of juice. And when your mainsail is so tiny, juice is seriously limited. We're not feeling the juice here. This is one of the bigger gusts. Maybe we're over sheeted a bit. Yes, I am too far back on the boat, but it's just for a quick departure onto the trapeze, should we get to use it. It's a gust there. I think you could sail the 16 with the Easy Junior this wind, leave the trapeze harness on the beach. I think it'd be happy. Yeah, if you wanted to sail the 16, but perhaps you've got a back problem or something with your knee or something that doesn't allow you to trapeze, this would be a good option, because you don't have to trapeze. It is small. All right, let's a bit more wind there. I'm going to take it upwind a little bit just to, no, okay, it's not happening. Okay, I think what we might do is take it back in, tie her up, wait for the wind to increase a bit, hopefully, and then take it for another spin, because at the moment there's just not enough wind. Having said that, the wind says go on, have another go. All right, so wind's gonna have to try harder than that. But you wouldn't believe it, but we're the only boat out. Incredible. I think with a normal 16 or anything else at all, this would be considered to be pretty champagne sailing conditions. But we've opted to go out with no sail, and it's not really champagning it up with no sail. It's even made the traveller sticky. I think it must be the angle that the main sheet's pulling at. Yeah, because the main sheet's pulling from further forwards, as you can see, it does mean that you need to move your cleat up on your main sheet, because otherwise it'll be very difficult to uncleat. So worth moving the cleat up a notch or two if you are a thrill seeker and you're going to try this scenario. All right, well anyway, just tickling in, tickling on a pretty broad reach here. Gust coming. Might even see if we can get the bows to go in. I don't think they will. Let's go even further forwards. With a full suit of sails here, we'd be sat at the back for sure. Yeah, so 10 out of 10 for less power with the Easy Junior sail. 10 out of 10. Very good. Well played, Easy Junior. Now hopefully we'll get back to our mooring without hitting the bottom. Got the weight quite nicely forwards, and in we come. Plenty of space in by the beach today. Not much going on. We'll go for this outside buoy coming up towards the wind. I didn't even let the downhaul off. I didn't see it as being necessary. So we've overshot there a bit so that we'll come back onto the buoy. We can grab it. There we go, grabbed. And then we could just do a little bit of ballerina style action up to the bow, and then we'll hook her on there and hook her on there. Okay, so that's right, we're back in the game. The wind hasn't picked up, so instead I thought we could have a look and see what she's like with a jib as well, just to get a bit more out of this test. If anything, I'd say the wind has dropped, so we'll go and have a look, see what we can find. We might not find much, but we'll certainly have a look. Just walking the mooring towards the back. It's going to encourage the boat to bear away, start sailing. Try not to bang the rudders up this time. Okay, so just getting forwards a bit. Oh yeah, you can already feel. I wouldn't be surprised if the jib is actually just as big as the mainsail. All right, so I'm gonna pull the jib in tight. We've already got the downhaul on. And off we go. Oh, got to start start the GPS, of course. There we go, and out we get. Just going to rotate this bad boy one notch. Hello, and we're off. It will certainly be quicker on the reach now. Yeah, you can feel just a massive difference. Well, but of course we'll feel a massive difference because we've just doubled our sail area. Can you see that? I think the jib isn't that much smaller than the main. It's a nice gust. Oh yeah! She feels juicy. Yeah, she feels nice. Again, very soft and forgiving. Much less going on than with a conventional sail plan on the 16. All right, so there we go. Just while it's gone a bit light, here is quite a big selling point for the Easy Junior sail. Not that I'm trying to sell one, but the Easy Junior sail for the 16 will also fit on your Hobie 14, and it works really, really well, especially if it's really windy. It's a bit smaller than a 14 sail. All right, what are we going to do here? It's a nice gust. Let's should we see what she's got? A little bit scared. All right, maybe I shouldn't be scared. All right. All right, so taking her off the wind a bit. Hope it a bit too far back maybe. Right, this gust's going to get a bit bigger. Here we go. Whoa, big hole. God, the water looks weird. There's a massive shiny flat bit coming up. I'm getting off that trapeze, and I think it's probably a good idea to start heading towards the beach again. I know it's a short expedition, but it does look like the wind is up to no good. It went from champagne sailing to not champagne sailing. Okay, we can't use the jib traveller on this side because someone's tied a pole to it to use for a camera. All right, so let's arc it up, see what she's got. Oh, there's some juice there. Let's go for a bit of pace. Yeah, it's gone very offshore, the wind. And of course, like with a lot of places, when it goes offshore, it becomes quite gusty because of the things on the shore, such as houses, mountains, cattle, buses, and hot dog vans, making it quite gusty. This is a great option though. I think if you've got a 16 and you can find an Easy Junior sail or even an Easy sail, I haven't actually tried an Easy sail myself, but I can imagine it's like this but bigger. That would be what I'd imagine. Especially if you've got a 16 and a 14 in your quiver, then having an extra sail that would work with both of them, wow, wouldn't that be nice? Okay, yes, we are just literally heading back in on our Easy Junior day out here. Very good, loving it. Do keep your eye out on Joyrider TV because we'll be doing a capsize test with this sail as well. See how easily the boat comes upright. In theory it should be easier than with just, well, with the regular mainsail, because it's obviously a lot lighter having such a small sail. All right, so letting the jib off there. Going to come in with control and style. If we can do that, then I think we'll be happy. So there we go, that was the first look at the easy junior sail on the Hobie 16. Very small, not much sail area there at all. And the conclusion would be you need a fair bit of wind, unless you're either very, very lightweight, you're not bothered about trapezing or going fast, or perhaps it's youths sailing the boat, then very good indeed. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on Joyrider TV with some more great action from Vasiliki Bay in Lefkos in Greece. Thank you very much.